Baskwera say in Zimbabwe, welcome to our channel Zim Confessions and Deep Secrets. Kana karike kutanga kukuya panino channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Kana uchungwa kawaka subscriber, don't forget to comment and share this video. Nasimere Zimbabwe, takuigirai nyaya ya bulitwa. The news ox ya buda chitaura iyo. Chiri the ICT minister vatatenda mavetera vakaataka akainde Hichilema, the Zambian president, described as a security threat. Izvo zvakadzosa nyaya yakanga yaburitswa napresident emerson Mnangagwa vakaita meeting navaputin muna June mune Zimbabwe, apo vaMnangagwa vaitaura vachiti Zambia has become an American client state. So kuatakwa kwaitwa ajiwa Hichilema nawo mavetera kwakawedzera fuel kumoto wanga wagara uchibhira ndafunga panomira mushe Zambia ni Zimbabwe zvinomira mushe relationship yavo inomira mushe ahead of the Sadc summit iri kuitwa muna August. Arari ndofunga yambotraya kushifta this issue kuita a geopolitical problem between the Americans naRussians asi nyaya iripo chaiyo yakatangira pakurigwa kukaitwa elections last year. Ndofunga elections last year akanetsa mune Zimbabwe. Hichilema vakabuda vachitaura ivo vachiti the elections were not free and fair. Ndofunga vaNevas Mumba vakauya vakapa a negative report on my elections iwawa zvakonza kuti nyaya iyi isapere mushe. Ndofunga the Sadc election observer mission yakabuda ichiti my elections in Zimbabwe aisa comply the country's constitution pamwe chete nemaelectoral laws enyika mune Zimbabwe. Vanopera mushe vaMnangagwa pamwe chete nemadelegations avo vakabva vabuda vachiataka vaHichilema vachitaura ivo vachiti vaHichilema was aligned to Nelson Chamisa. So now yadzoka zvakare nyaya iyi navamavetera vachiataka vaakainde Hichilema. The news ox yakabuditsa nyaya iyi vachitaura ivo vachiti Zimbabwe's ICT minister Tatenda Mavetera has described Zambian president Hakainde Hichilema as a security threat in line with President Emerson Mnangagwa's insinuations when he met Russian President Putin earlier June in St. Petersburg that the neighboring country is now becoming an American client state. Mavetera's attack on Hichilema will add fuel to the fire of an already burning diplomatic confrontation between Harare and Lusaka ahead of the Southern African Development Community Summit in Harare next week. While Harare has tried to shift the issue to make it a geopolitical problem between the Americans and Russians in South Africa, in Southern Africa, the problem is actually Zimbabwe's flawed and rigged elections last year. The Zimbabwean elections were stolen in broad daylight through a series of brazen illegalities and corruption and massive voter suppression. Hichilema, in his capacity of the Sadc Troika of the Organ on Politics, Defense Security Operation Chair, appointed a Sadc election observer mission to the Zimbabwe polls led by former Zambian Vice President Nevas Mumba, which gave a negative report. And the Sadc election observer mission said Zimbabwe's elections did not comply with the country's constitution and electoral laws, as well as the Sadc principles and guidelines governing the democratic elections. It subsequently rejected the outcome, including Mnangagwa's re-election. That sparked a war of four words between Zambian and Zimbabwean officials. Sadc upheld the Mumba report, which remains valid. However, Mnangagwa, unable to ring off the hook, shifted the issue to become a geopolitical contestation between Washington and Moscow when he met Putin on 5 June in St. Petersburg during the International Economic Forum. He said the U.S. was consolidating its grip and spread its influence on Zambia while isolating Zimbabwe. The U.S. and Russia are locked in a fierce battle for geopolitical influence in Africa and elsewhere around the world. Mnangagwa was trying to capitalize on that. To make matters worse, Mnangagwa's allies claim the U.S. now has a military base in Zambia through the U.S. African Command, AFRICOM. The U.S. has dismissed that speculation as false, saying it only has a liaison office in Lusaka and has no intentions to establish a base. Zambian Foreign Affairs Minister Mulambo Aimbe said Mnangagwa remarks constituted an unwarranted attack on Zambian sovereignty. He said Lusaka wants Sadc and the African Union to resolve escalating diplomatic row. Although Mavetera has deleted the tweet which constituted a serious diplomatic attack on a neighboring head of state, it had already been seen and quickly screen-grabbed for the record. The Zambians had also seen it. For instance, pro-Hichilema political activist Joseph Kalimbwe took umbrage over it. In the tweet, Maveteri, a former actress, parroted and reflected Mnangagwa's thinking about Hichilema. Realizing it was a damaging diplomatic gaffe, like Mnangagwa's remarks to Putin, Mavetera quickly deleted the tweet before Information Permanent Secretary Nick Mangwana joined the fray, trying to rescue her and spin the blunder by calling it fake news. Mnangagwa was also called out and exposed as the digital footprint showed Mavetera had actually attacked Hichilema. In a bid to support local opposition politician Linda Masarira under attack by Kalimbwe over a statement he had made earlier, Mavetera wrote, Joseph Kalimbwe, those statements are of a chauvinistic tendency, which should be condemned in all respect. Linda, you are in order. Peace is very important for you and me. Hakainde Hichilema's stance indeed is a security threat. This comes barely a week after former Zimbabwean Vice President Enoch Kevin Kavindele flew into the country last week to meet Mnangagwa over the African Development Bank presidential candidate lobby issue and the diplomatic tension between Harare and Lusaka. Zambia wants Zimbabwe's support for its candidate for the AFDB top post next year, but this comes under a cloud of hostilities between the two nations, which have a long history of fraternal relations, having been one country during the Federation of Rhodesia and Nyasaland from 1953 to 1963. Ndozabuda achitaura na Ned News Ox muri Zimbabwe achitaura on attacks akaitwa na Mavetera na Hakainde Hichilema. Tingazoti nina sei nyaya iyi tuze zvamunofunga pamusoro penyaya iyi mu comment section kuti relationship ya President Emmerson Mnangagwa na Hakainde Hichilema iri safe here kana kuti tudzei zvamunofunga pamusoro penyaya iyi mu comment section.